Imagine, if you will, a ship shrouded in mystery, sailing through time, a vessel of haunting tales and eerie encounters. Now let's bring this vessel out of the mists of your imagination and anchor it in reality. Picture a grand dame of the sea, a ship named the Queen Mary. This isn't a simple story of a ship, but a tale of time, history, and spectral passengers who never disembarked. In the heart of sunny California, in the bustling harbor of Long Beach, rests this magnificent ship. The Queen Mary isn't just a relic of a bygone era, but a living, breathing entity, resonating with the echoes of its past. Rumors swirl around her like the sea mist, whispering tales of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena. This isn't just any ship, this is the Queen Mary, a floating fortress of phantoms. The sea may be calm, but the waters run deep with mysteries yet unsolved. Welcome aboard if you dare. Our journey begins in the 1930s, a time when the Queen Mary was not yet known for its spectral inhabitants. In the heart of Scotland, in the bustling town of Clydebank, the construction of what was to become the RMS Queen Mary began in December of 1930. This monumental ship was a marvel of engineering, a testament to human ingenuity, and a beacon of luxury travel. She was launched on September 26, 1934, setting sail on a maiden voyage that would change the course of history. In her early days, the Queen Mary was the epitome of opulence. She was a floating palace, adorned with Art Deco furnishings, and was considered the last word in luxury travel. She was a playground for the rich and famous, ferrying Hollywood stars and royalty across the Atlantic in unparalleled style. The likes of Clark Gable, Winston Churchill, and even Queen Elizabeth herself have walked her decks, savoring the elegance and sophistication of this magnificent vessel. But as the world plunged into the chaos of World War II, the Queen Mary's role dramatically shifted. She was stripped of her luxurious trappings and transformed into a troop ship, aptly nicknamed the Grey Ghost. Her mission was no longer to ferry the elite across the Atlantic, but to transport soldiers to the front lines. The Queen Mary was a beacon of hope, carrying thousands of brave souls into the heart of battle. During her military service, she set a record for carrying the most passengers ever on a floating vessel. On a single trip, she carried more than 15,000 troops. Despite the danger, the Queen Mary never failed in her duty, surviving the war unscathed and earning a place in the annals of military history. As the war ended, the Queen Mary was refitted for passenger service, returning to her role as a luxury liner. But the echoes of her past lingered, leaving an indelible mark on her grand halls and staterooms. Little did anyone know, these voyages were just the beginning of a much darker journey. As the Queen Mary transitioned from war vessel to a floating hotel, guests began to report strange occurrences. The ship's rich history, coupled with these eerie reports, began to paint a picture of a vessel teeming with otherworldly activity. One of the most frequently reported hauntings is that of the ship's engine room. It's said that a young crew member died there during a tragic accident in the 1960s. Ever since, visitors and staff have reported seeing a spectral figure dressed in a workman's outfit, often accompanied by an inexplicable drop in temperature. Some claim to have even heard the phantom sounds of machinery at work, long after the ship's engines had been silenced. The ship's first-class swimming pool, long since drained, is another hotspot for paranormal activity. Visitors often report the laughter and splashing of an unseen child. The apparition of a young girl, affectionately named Jackie, is said to frequent the area. She is often seen in her 1930s-style swimming costume, occasionally accompanied by the ghost of another girl who tragically drowned in the pool. In addition to these well-known apparitions, countless visitors have reported hearing mysterious sounds and disembodied voices throughout the ship. Unseen entities tap shoulders, whisper in ears, and create an atmosphere of unease. Some visitors have even reported waking to see ghostly figures standing at the foot of their beds, only to vanish when the lights are turned on. But it's not just guests who have experienced these strange occurrences. Over the years, numerous staff members have reported encounters with these spectral inhabitants. From ghostly whispers in the dead of night to full-bodied apparitions, the Queen Mary seems to be a beacon for the paranormal. These ghostly encounters have cemented the Queen Mary's reputation as one of the most haunted places in America. The ship's long history and countless eyewitness accounts make it a must-visit for any paranormal enthusiast. But remember, the next time you find yourself wandering the Queen Mary's decks, you may not be alone. The spirits of the past, it seems, are still very much present. Even today, the Queen Mary continues to captivate and terrify those who dare to step aboard. The ship's haunted reputation has only grown stronger over the years, fueled by recent accounts of unexplained phenomena. Visitors have reported hearing spectral whispers, seeing apparitions in 1930s attire, and even feeling ghostly hands touching them. Some have claimed to see a mysterious woman in white dancing alone in the ship's grand ballroom. Not one to shy away from her ghostly reputation, the Queen Mary has leaned into the paranormal. The ship now offers a variety of ghost tours and paranormal investigations, inviting the bravest of souls to explore her haunted halls after dark. These tours, led by experienced guides, take participants on a thrilling journey through the ship's most active paranormal hotspots. With every creak of the ship, every whisper in the wind, the Queen Mary continues to tell her ghostly tales. The Queen Mary ship has navigated through time, carrying with it an eerie legacy. Like a spectral vessel, she sailed through decades, her decks echoing with the whispers of a past filled with both grandeur and chilling tales. We've journeyed through her history, from her maiden voyage to her current status as a spectral icon, exploring the numerous accounts of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena. The Queen Mary's story is a fascinating blend of fact and folklore, history and hearsay. She's more than just a ship. She's a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown, a beacon for those drawn to the edges of reality and the mysteries that lie beyond. Her haunted reputation is steeped in countless tales, each one adding another layer to her spectral tapestry. So the next time you find yourself in Long Beach, California, ask yourself, are you brave enough to board the Queen Mary?